New videos every day.
Hello, I'm here to talk to you today about Shiatsu. Shiatsu is a Japanese word that means finger pressure and is commonly translated as acupressure. Shiatsu is used to affect the flow of qi in the body by applying finger pressure to acupuncture points. So essentially, Shiatsu is acupuncture without the needles. Shiatsu is a method of moving energy within the body that can be used to treat a variety of symptoms. And today we're going to talk about how it can treat acute PMS symptoms. The view of Chinese medicine and symptoms like bloating, headaches, mood swings, food cravings, acute cramping and pain is that basically your body has a blockage of qi flow through the upper body because of the nature of how the female body works and what's going on during menstruation. You have a stagnation, and that stagnation can be caused either by excess energy or qi or by deficient energy or qi. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at 3 basic points that are located on the lower leg and 1 point that's located on your hands that you can stimulate yourself, and that will relieve some of that acute pain or discomfort you're having. These points are not difficult to find. They're not difficult to stimulate, and you can use them along with things like drinking lots of water, moving your body and exercising to help get that qi flowing again and create a better flow in your body that will make you more comfortable before your cycle and during your cycle and after your cycle. Also, you can use these acupressure points and Shiatsu techniques if you have those symptoms, even if they're just caused by general stress. So let's take a look at those points. Okay, so the first point we're going to talk about is a point called Spleen 6. It's located on the inner leg, and it's actually at the intersection of 3 meridians. It's at the spleen meridian, the liver meridian, and the kidney meridian. You don't have to remember that part. The important thing to know is that this is the point to use for acute pain and cramping. Okay, now the way that you find this point 3 in meeting is that you're going to take your first finger here, or if you're doing it yourself, it might be your pinky finger or your third finger. What you're going to do is you're going to lay that finger, whichever finger it is, on the top of the ankle bone. And you're going to feel along this bone that goes through the inner shin. And you're going to feel up about 3 fingers widths. And right there, this is the point Spleen 6. You'll know you're on the right spot because it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, and you're not going to realize why it hurts until you start pressing on it. What you want to do is you're going to apply a firm, steady pressure to that point, and you will start to feel first discomfort, and then as you hold the point, the discomfort will lessen. The purpose of this point is to move the liver qi, which is Chinese medicine's version of PMS energy, through the body. This point serves to send energy moving up through the body so that the corresponding energy will come down and lessen your discomfort. So you're going to hold that point, and you will hold it for maybe a minute, maybe a few seconds, maybe a couple minutes. It depends. It depends on what you feel. It depends on where you're doing this. It depends on what your symptoms are. And you should start to feel a subtle and then a significant decrease in the symptom of pain related to PMS that you're experiencing. One of the nice things about these points is that you can get to them and stimulate them pretty much anywhere, even if you're sitting at your desk during the middle of the day and you want to reach down and press these points and alleviate some of your symptoms. So they're really easy to access. So this is Spleen 6, 3 in meeting. The second point we're going to talk about today is liver 3. Liver 3 is also known as supreme surge, and it's located on the top of the foot, between the big toe and the second toe, in the webbing on the top of the foot. This is another point that's easy to find because it's usually very sensitive if you're experiencing PMS. So to find this point, you will reach down, and between your first and second toes, you will take your finger and move up along the webbing. My fabulous model has a pointer tattoo here. You won't have the tattoo, but it will be equally easy to find. Probably won't have the tattoo. Okay, you will move your finger up along this webbing about an inch in, give or take, depending on the size of your foot. And what you're going to do is you're going to apply pressure down and towards your big toe. And again, this is not going to be comfortable at first, but you should feel the point lessening in discomfort as you hold the pressure. This point acts to also spread liver qi and sends cooling energy towards the uterus. Go figure. You may experience your stomach grumbling as you hold these points, and that's a sign of energy moving. Your nervous system will go into it's the opposite of fight or flight. It will go into the parasympathetic nervous system. And if your stomach grumbles, that's a good sign. That means energy is moving for you. And again, you'll hold that point until you're done with it. You really can't hold it too long. And you should adjust your pressure to make it effective but not uncomfortable. You don't need to cause pain here to be effective. Okay, now we're going to talk about the third point on the lower legs, and this is called stomach 36, or 3 mile point. The reason this is called 3 mile point is that it spreads energy through the body, and traditionally it was used by marching armies. Every 3 miles they would stop and stimulate this point to keep their legs fresh. It's kind of cool. So I'm going to show you this on the other leg because it will be easier for you to see with the camera. It's important to note that these points, spleen 6, liver 3, and stomach 36, can be stimulated on both legs. They don't just exist on the left leg or the right leg, they're on both legs. So to find stomach 36, follow me. All right, so stomach 36 is located on the outside of the shin, and to find it, what you're going to do is you're going to find the knee. Below the knee, there's this bump. This bump is on the femur. It's called the tibial tuberosity, but basically it's the big bump on the front of your shin, right below your knee. You're going to move just to the outside of that, into the belly of this muscle. If you go too far, you'll feel the other bone. So in between those bones, right into the belly of the muscle, you'll find stomach 36. This point is about the size of a silver dollar. It's pretty hard to miss. As you press into it, you'll feel an unexpected tightness, most likely. And as you hold the point with medium to firm pressure, you'll feel that tightness start to dissipate. You may also notice that the rest of your leg below that point starts to feel tight as you're holding onto that. That means your stomach energy is flowing down. If you feel this tight in here, or it starts to feel crampy or uncomfortable, you can take this area right below the point stomach 36 and just massage right on down the outside of that muscle. Stay to the outside of your shin bone and massage down that muscle towards the ankle, and that should alleviate some of that discomfort in your lower leg.